Has anybody here listening to me made any offers this week? Actually, this week is Monday. Has anybody made any offers last week? If you really want to buy a facility, then your job is to make offers, okay? Now, if you don't want to make an offer, if you don't want to drive for storage, if you don't want to get on Google Maps and call or buy a list, I didn't put buy a list. You could buy a list if you want. You could buy a list of storage facilities. If you want to, you could buy a list and then call all those people yourself. All right, let's do cold call. So we're driving for storage, virtually driving for storage, and we're creating the lists ourselves internally, and then we're cold calling those lists. You could buy the list. The list is very expensive. It's not a cheap list. All right, I'm guessing $1 a name, and typically you need to be at like 1,000 names in order to buy the list. In order to get it. So just so you know, it's a little bit of money, and in my mind, I'm thinking like, I'm paying like a virtual assistant $7 an hour. That's like, that's 40 hours a week, $250, maybe $300 a week. I mean, for a list for 1,000 people, I could have a virtual assistant working for me 40 hours a week full time. It's like, why would I just buy one list and still have to find somebody to cold call all of them and pay them for that? So why not just have, and our virtual assistants essentially are like, their goal, their job is to call 25 people a day. All right, 25 people or 25 owners a day. So it's 125 calls a week. And or more, because or more, but essentially 25 a day is what it is. And we've really learned this by just creating this acquisitions company and really starting to look at the numbers and look how everything's working out, really talking to the VAs and working with them. So we know that they're calling around 25 people a day. That's taking half of the day up. They're not calling all day long because who wants to do that? Nobody wants to do that, right? So the other half of the day, they're building lists. Right. So they're building the list, virtually looking, calling, and then they're also following up on all the calls too, as well, too. So essentially what's happening for this like acquisitions team that we're building internally is that now we have like all these deals, all these calls, all these deals, all the wheels are turning on trying to manage all these different deals at the same time. And it's quite a logistical feat to be able to manage all that at once, because to manage one deal is a lot of work, right? So think about having a lot of deals at the same time too. So, but anyways, it's really exciting. I love it. I love building it. And this is something that y'all can do too. It's not difficult. It's just a lot of management and helping everybody get set up, right? And then teaching them how to do this stuff. All right. So just give you some insight. I'm really excited. May 1st, anybody that joins Storage Nerds and becomes a lifetime member will be able to hire our team and then utilize our team as well too. And they'll do all this work for you. They'll do all this work for you, or you can do it yourself. And this is how you do it right here. Okay. All right.